because I feel very raw and vulnerable, and I haven't talked to you guys for a while, and I wanted to take this opportunity to do it now. Because I am in one of those states where it is truth. So I had a horrible day yesterday, like an absolutely horrible day. It started with dealing with one problem, and as I dealt with that problem, another problem came up, and it just kept coming and snowballing until I was dealing with all the stuff that ever happened. And I felt completely overwhelmed. I completely felt like I didn't have any capacity to do it, but I just had to because it just kept coming. Like it was ridiculous how there just seemed to be so much stuff that just kept falling on me, and I just had to deal with it. And I'm thinking, like, what is this? Like, why is it all happening now? Why am I being pounded with all these problems, one after another now? And as I realized, it's because I've been putting off dealing with these things for a while. Like, I'm not going to get into it because of my own personal stuff. And if you want to call on me personally, we can talk about it. Cool. But here, what I'm going to tell you is that it was a very horrible place because I realized that I've been pushing away all these problems. I've been pushing them away. And now that I'm looking at one of them, they're all screaming for attention, right? Look at me, look at me, look at me. And these are problems I've had to deal with a while, but I didn't have a chance to sit down. I didn't want to. Actually, I forget that. It's not even I didn't have a chance. I didn't want to sit with them and feel the fear and tackle it and figure out how to take this emotion and this problem and work through it, right? I was so scared of feeling the feelings that I just pushed it away until it just snowballed into yesterday being the worst day ever. However, because it all happened at the same time, I had to push through it and I had to get through it. And at the end of the day, I did what had to get done, and everything had to get done the way it did. It all happened at the same time. I didn't want it that way, but it happened. And grief is like that too sometimes, right? You have all these things you're trying to deal with, all of these emotions, and you don't want to deal with them sometimes. It's just so much, and how can you have the capacity to do it? So you push it away, and you push it away, and you just keep going, and you keep living, and you try to ignore the big monster behind you. Until what happens? That one thing triggers you, and then it triggers everything else, all the things that are behind you that have been building up all the time. You didn't even realize it because you couldn't face it before. And this is what I want to talk to you about, because I might not be an expert in everything in the world. I might not be an expert in financial matters. I might not be an expert on how to build a bridge. I might not be an expert on getting kids to sleep. In fact, I'm pretty horrible at that one. But I really am good. I do have incredible value with helping grievers figure out what they need. Be able to help grievers claim their grief, feel the feelings, walk them through. Because I've been there, right? And I'm not afraid of that. That's something I am not afraid of. I am not afraid of your grief. I'm not afraid of your mourning. I'm not afraid of your feelings because I can handle it because I've been there. And I'm wondering if I could find some help for myself doing the things that I have to do, and I know I do. And now I have to sit down and figure that out. Figure out what the big things are and figure out if I'm not an expert in this, how can I find someone to help me tackle what I was tackling yesterday. Because it's so much easier with somebody else. And I want to offer to you, if you are dealing with all these big emotions and all these big feelings and all this fear of facing your grief and not knowing how to do with it and not knowing how to help it go forward, how to find you again, that's what I'm an expert at. That's where I can hold your hand and feel the feelings with you and help you figure out what next. This is what I do. And because it's Black Friday, I wanted to show up here all vulnerable to make sure that you know that I am here for you. And it's Black Friday, and I wanted to let you know that if you want to call me, if you want to book a call with me, I am offering my services, my coaching packages at 50% off. So a one-on-one coaching time is 45 minutes, and it's usually $197. But today, we're actually going to extend it over the weekend. It's 50% off. And if you're worried, if you want to do more, if you want to really tackle what you want to be and you want to put the time and the effort in, because it's not just a one-stop thing, right? I can certainly help you with the one problem in 45 minutes. But if you really want to tackle you and figure out how to push that grief forward and how to work with it, it takes time and it takes commitment. I have a 6-month program where we go and we do all the things and we feel all the feels, and I walk you through exactly what you need to do to figure out who you are and to live with your grief going forward. If you book a discovery call with me, I will honor that 50%. I would like you to just, and if you don't want to, that's cool too, but just book a call with me if you're feeling anything. Okay? I want to hear your story. I want to hear how I can help. All right, that's enough for me. This is me signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope my day is better, and I plan it to be, because I dealt with all the things, and now I am clear-headed. I can go forward. I have faith in myself again. You can too. I'm here, okay?